Justice for Mohbad. Justice for Mohbad. So with the latest that is happening, I mean the latest event that happened and more is going to happen. Justice for Mohbad already was kind of like dropping somehow if you check the analytics and all of that. People's thought and interest in Justice for Mohbad was beginning to dwindle sort of because the that stress, the strain, people were becoming kind of upset. But now that Justice for Mohbad is back and the DPP and the Department of Public Prosecution coming with some extraordinary, and in fact, they are also facing Mohbad's father's lawyers and Shitu, and so many things are being said. The fire is back. Like now, things are beginning to kind of give some kind of vibe. Yeah, things are beginning to return back. So not so long. If you've been on this platform, subscribe to this platform. Definitely, you will not have missed this. Mohbad's father was busy dancing. He was dancing, rejoicing. Said he wants to sing. He wants to tell certain people to talk less or see and talk. He is kind of maybe not really aware of what is happening right now. Like maybe he feels like, oh, this is a bigger win. And what is this part of the win that we are talking about? The win to him is probably, oh, now our own way, in our own way, we have sorted out what we need to sort out on justice for Mohbad. But the thing is this, they are calling on those that the DPP already said these guys have no query, they have no questions, no cross-examination, no court to attend. I'm talking about Prime Boy, Naira Marley, Sam Larry. Well, a lot of money has been expended on justice for Mohbad, and the DPP came with their defense, and their defense is not just emotional. They were referring to the rule of law. What does the law say in tandem with what they are rooting for or standing for, or the advice that they have given? Now the question is this: should the DPP do what they do? Can they do what they did, even though the inquest is still ongoing? Ladies and gentlemen, that is just one part of it. The second part, because we are going to go deeper. In fact, you are going to hear and see some very shocking, unbelievable. Yes, stay put. Yes, stay put. Did Mohbad's father meet with Mohbad's mother using justice for Mohbad's money to go and knock and make peace and then probably conclude, hey, you know what? Let's just keep this like this. Later we'll see how we're going to sort this out. Are they playing on the intelligence of the public? Well, they say there is an audio recording, video recording, and this and that. I want you to judge for yourselves. What is this all about? Please like, share, tap on the subscribe button. Let's get right into it.
Hotel matter day. And I said it earlier, I said, if all these things, they go on, the justice feel a delay because Baba will turn the Nakia Mohbad now. It's not a big deal. But do we know what they are talking about? Yeah, Mohbad is clearly for people who go come they brainwash each other for bed. Now, there's something I want to say tonight. It might sound a bit wrong, but to me, I want to believe if you look at it in a way critically, it shouldn't be a big deal about Baba going to do incision for head, bere. All those bere is, to me, is not a big deal. There's a popular saying, Ma dirai toba dirai ko pae. Because if you look at it, that man will deal with spiritual battle from left and right, from the opponent. So instead of gas gallant, in the Bible, is there in the Bible that they do sacrifices in the Bible? Then they cut ram, then they do one or two things in the Bible. Is not a big deal. So for him to go and do better, to go and do whatever, Baba won't gallant, which is fine. But dealing with Mohbad for this time of this wala, who knows whether Baba ya going to sing better, see the way okay to ba do bo iba to ba do ba yi, who knows all these things? Because Mohbad, he no send anybody. send us. She's clearly for Wunmi and Liam. And if truly Baba the go hotel to go the knack, knacking is nothing. But waiting, we know in the talk. Are they compromising? Is Young Bad begging Baba? See, this is why justice go to delay. So when people talk about some things, don't just say now in personal life. Some people personal life, they disturb their progress in life. Some people personal, lifestyle, they delay their. I'll give you one example today, right? There was a time, talking about almost 25 years ago, where we say, I get issue for court. Now, on top of, settlement in abroad. Now, look at how devil they work. You get one girl who say, I don't they chase. Now, Portuguese girl, fine girl. Now, for club we meet. So, we exchange numbers with the talk. She done the long me. And don't worry, I'm working, I'm busy. We'll link up. I just leave her. I can't go for my hearing for court. They can't talk, say, in the next three weeks, they will get back to me on the outcome. They can't give me message, say, make I fast for 7 days. Say, may God do that thing for me. I go home on Friday afternoon. Guess what? On Saturday morning, when I wake up, I see this girl miss calls. I don't sleep. Say, where you are? I've been calling your phone. Are you out tonight? That was Friday night. You see me, I don't sleep. Now she say, this girl, are you the one send? I just ignore. 12 o'clock in the afternoon on Saturday, she called me. Yo, what you saying? Are you out tonight? Money, yeah, cool, let's go. I don't think it'll be 7 o'clock. Nirole, about Buru, about link up, about Mubukutu, I shall move anything. If you can make bawe. In my own mind, I tell myself, should be me, you do. Oh, if you do, we see I'm gonna. Do you know that 12:30, when they finish for bar, we come up for the pub, we reach my house, right? I they do like big boy, say I be strong boy, say me. I not be devil gentle, like I just come on socks, come on my clothes, I don't even come on my boxer, I say you. When you do it, they get on the tipsy, what you walere, I can't lie down for bed. She can't press, like she sit down for my back because I lie down, say, what are you doing? Lock on me. I just tell myself that, lie. God forbid, me do lie. Before you know it, she don't grab my bula. But you move when you go on Lenny. When you lie, in the dress, like laji. When they joke on the bed, what I go be issue money. In my mind, money pay. Oh, bro, shaking you. But want to what tipsy. O conversation, on lobby, Joa, you mission, Bessia, for Pamela, when you lie, when you do a say, be Mishan Goriani. Do you know that I can do more? This guy don't go on a knee. He don't put my bola for mouth. In my own mind, I'm telling myself, I lie. Me need do it. She means to do it. Much like Babajo Kiji. Oh, I lie. If I don't I don't know when this girl, in my own mind, maybe it should be my boss, my Goriani. Omo yo te ye ki nte se wala. O yo di, o de gbeje esi roku mi. Gba to wọlé mo ní, Olúwa, níbí ni ó bá mi dé o. Baba, àyà mi de be tin ṣe gbà. Mo rántí case mi ní court. Mo rántí message that gbààwẹ̀ fọjọ́ méje o wọ́n ní Ọlọ́run ìwé mi máa gbọ́dọ̀ jáde báyìí tó Ọlọ́run ọ̀rọ̀ tí mo ń sọ yìí na personal experience o. Do you know that ọmọ yẹn dẹ̀ domi níwájú àtẹ̀yìn ìgbà tó domi pa tó di arọ́jọ́ kejì bàbá snow ti pọ̀ gan mo pe kàbí fún when the cab came I don't want to go too early. That time, I was cranky. I was pissed off. I was so disappointed in myself for doing that thing. Inside my vex, say I dey vex for myself. Only when I'll go in the evening because the snow is too much. Shaking here from again. But that time, well, I don't commit.
We can't with this now.
Baba, do you know that when she come out, only me, I can't dey follow myself talk that why did you do this? Why do you go every late? Only go bawe. I can't dey fear. Say, imagine after 3 weeks, Tamando to be decline. Since that day, she no carry my call anymore. She no even carry my call anymore.
Mosambano.
Baba, ìgbà tó máa di 3 weeks. Wetin no make sense. I dey tell you, wetin no make sense. Na George talk say in see for refusal. Money mo dey ṣòbòdó long.
Try.
I had to now challenge the decision of the judge to higher court.
Of the DPP.
Baba, ele je DPP o to e kin no mo a no again kan to wa grant kini yen.
Wow. Iṣẹ́ ọmọ Portuguese ni o.
Baba, bí òun ni o bí òun kọ́ but it was like a devil wey dem sent to me.
No, the fact that your mind goes there and that thing, ó máa ń ṣẹlẹ̀ àwọn ọkùnrin especially kí ni ẹ máa ń ṣẹlẹ̀ sí wa.
Since that day, man sọ pé obìnrin power wey dey for their body, you cannot try it. Imagine money we are not supposed to spend to challenge the decision of the judge. I had to spend it. It was from 40 minutes. More from 4 hours. That is just what I'm talking about here. So in all of this, may we be very, very careful. You have to be honest with yourself. That is the only way you can be free. But let me mute. Tell me sorrow.
He has his ear on the ground. You know what is happening. I don't want to get involved in all this nonsense again.
Baba, don't get involved. Buki Jesse is still part of them.
Yeah, but he's not talking about it. He doesn't want to get involved again.
What do you want?
Has he said anything for the past 2 months?
What do you want her to say?
Can you imagine what Baba said today? It's so disturbing to any of them, unless they don't want to talk. That Baba said, "Yeah, Mohbad. He can go to hotel. He can speak to Mohbad. He can go anywhere."
And because
is that what killed Mohbad? Yes, but this is a poison challenge for them now. It's a poison. It's so poisonous to them. To hear that before.
Mr. Solake.
Yeah.
Ẹ mọ̀ nǹkan tí mo fẹ́ bẹ̀yìn fún.
She said that you don't finish one round. Now they can't talk.
Wetin you fẹ́ fẹ́? Wẹ́jẹ̀ sáré sọ̀rọ̀ kí n sùn jàre. Mo ní kẹ́ sáré prepare mind yín, prepare your mind, right? Because there will be a time, even I've said, I think I used to say this thing. Me, I'm not going to I would never even cry more than the bereaved. That's why sometimes I would laugh at things, but people will look at me like, are you not using your head? Are you this? See, soon, even the CY, if the Baba decides to speak to CY tomorrow, what would you do? Would you be so angry or carry it out?
Nemoli,
So
thank you.
it's not
Tell
me
him
being
up,
angry.
bóyá wọ́n ti ń
It's
sọ̀rọ̀
those people.
lábẹ́lẹ̀
It's
ni.
those people.
What me have
They are
even
happy with
analyzed
it.
this thing that they have said allegedly also they have settled
Settled.
and closed this case long before.
Yes.
Gbogbo eléyìí tẹ́ ń ṣe.
Ẹ kàn ń dara yín láàmú, ẹ
Okay,
kàn ń
maybe
fọ́ra yín lórí ni.
that's why Bukky is no more talking about it, and those who are also cool with
That's
it.
why who is no more talking about it.
What do you expect Bukky to say? What are you expecting Bukky to say? What do you want Bukky to talk about now?
My God.
Same thing now.
See,
People.
allegedly, everybody have done their work. Now to frustrate everybody, come out on top this matter. Now it
That
remain.
is it. They just want to chase everybody
Since
away.
when? Case dismissed.
That is not funny. So people don't have integrity again. They don't even have forget.
Yomi ló ń pè wọn, Yomi ló ń pè, Yomi ló ń fún wọn níṣẹ́ ṣe. Left to Yomi, tó bá já wa ni, we are not kini. That is it. So you just calm down. Result wà nílẹ̀ tó ti wà nílẹ̀ ti pẹ́.
Mr. Shalake, ẹ jẹ́ lọ farabalẹ̀. Ṣé rí tí Bukky bá máa jáde, wọ́n wá tó àwọn àṣírí nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀. Internet máa blown. Gbáù.
I can't even wait.
Uh-huh.
I know it's good.
That one,
I know she
no
will,
be
she will
now.
do it one day.
That one no be now.
No
That
be
one
now. I know she's going to do it.
after judgment.
Yeah, I know.
After judgment.
Bro, ó lè máa irọ́ o, ó lè máa tó bẹ́ẹ̀ o.
Ó dẹ̀ lè má ṣẹlẹ̀.
Ó lè máa ṣẹlẹ̀, ó lè máa tó after judgment o. Ẹ má gọ̀ o. Anything
No,
can
she's going to do it. She's going to do it. I'm 100% sure of that. But when is what I don't know. She's going to do it. She's going to
do it. Is she not part of them?
And now she try to excuse herself definitely now. Instead of her saying sorry for what she has done, but
Oh, sorry for Mohbad. Oh, sorry for Mohbad. Oshileya. Family.
God forbid, if they trash this case now with this DPP, right? What next? Are we?
Papa, Illuminati, let me ask you one question.
no, Corona inquest. What of Corona inquest?
Wo Baba Sola kí ló wà ní Corona kò sí nǹkankan. No evidence.
No, they have to finish everything. They have to finish everything.
Kò sí evidence kan tẹ̀lé náwó sí báyìí ní Corona. Nothing.
Don't say that shit, though. You know they wrote there is a press release that says that Mohbad died on the 11th. Maybe they have something. No, don't say that. Though.
Don't say that.
Yeah,
don't say that.
What?
Let's everything foolish.
Why are you talking like this now?
Relax now.
Do you not read the article?
Mr. Solake, Echo.
Ṣebí nǹkan ni Neymoli ti kà fún wa yìí. Wọ́n ní wọn ò rí kankan nothing. Ẹ kàn fọ̀rọ̀ kóòtù ṣeré ni. Ṣé rí pé kóòtù jẹ́ social media ni?
And speculations lọ ni wọ́n gbé wá. So if you are looking at that publication, now today's update on that news is telling you that it's speculations that they brought, no evidence, nothing to nail those people, nothing to prove that they even have, and they were not even talking about. Well, our people are funny.
And these are the things Yomi was saying.
Someone that should petition for Bukky, now the petition for Pai when they were not in the house. Mr. Solake, please, I beg.
That is it.
If you look at it here, you can
and the
tell.
3-second video, Illuminati, those are the things tí Yomi ń pariwo kí o jẹ́ kíni tó yẹ kan God. Wọ́n ti mọ̀.
If we look at this from the beginning here, now, wetin make that Ibadan man drop this case? No, hold on.
Illuminati.
Wetin make that man drop the case? Why be say a lot of people wey be strong men wey dey support Baba and they drop out by either Baba soldier they accuse them or they insult them.
Enemy.
Why is it like that?
Baba, have you ever asked this question? Pé kí ló mú wọn gangan sá lọ́dọ̀ Bẹ̀rẹ̀kẹ̀tẹ̀?
Oh no, ni. Now, Bayo was saying today that because Brekete is sick, That is why he didn't want to get involved anymore. I mean, maybe for now,
Lie,
they want to put
100%
somewhere.
lie.
Berekete is still functioning now. So, it's so sad that they keep coming out to come and cover up, for the reason best known to them.
Now because of money, Berekete ni kó má gbowó kankan. That na why. Berekete ló máa náwó. Pé kó má gbowó kankan lọ́wọ́ anybody. That was the beginning of these things. And kíní yẹn ti fẹ́ bà plan wọn jẹ́. That's it.
If those that are strongly in support of what Baba was doing before can now come out and say, no, Baba, Ilei, Baba, no, Baba, this, definitely something is wrong somewhere. And you see, all these, okay, now, the more they trigger people, the more people will come out to be exposing a lot of things people say they won't cover up for them. Now, petition Arifa, if not true to them, petition Arifa too will be going all out to look for some evidence where we say Ingo will use to expose one or two things behind the scene. And the more all these things are coming out, they should understand something. All these last year evidence, last month evidence, they're now playing now. It does not matter. If you could deceive us last month or last year, definitely there's a lot of deceit presently with what they are doing with the justice. So it's not about last year evidence, clinical evidence, one placing. Gbogbo ìgbà yẹn náà lẹ́tí ń tàn wá jẹ́ ńgbà yẹn náà. Táwọn tó ń tànkọ́ lọ́jà tó ń dáwó fún yín, they are paying you money. People will go and sell market, they will put money inside the GoFundMe. People will collect their salary, they will put the money there, bang, 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 bang.
And that was the painful part of it. I'm telling you, Lumina.
I'm not saying they shouldn't talk.
People don't have conscience.
You were shouting and shouting. You must have access to it. They kept on telling the man behind the camera that no, you will not have access to it. Everything will be fine. They will be singing and yellow go. People were expecting so much because people have been given fake assurances that everything will be fine. But then what do we have? And that is why I was not disappointed when they read that jargons out. I was not impressed. I was expecting it to be a shamble because Odumosu and Mr. Muiwa's handwriting were clear enough for somebody like me to identify that they were bringing about wrong autopsy and toxicology results. And that was it. And you cannot blame that Baba for it. He trusted the wrong people. And when someone like us show concerns, he still trusted his own blood, which was Mr. Muiwa. And now it is now clear to everybody that Mr. Muiwa does not stand for justice in any ramification. And it is a good thing he has gone back to his sheet and he has disappeared from justice for social media. And I hope that rest that he has assumed now continues forever because it does not have any positive impact in J4M. And that's for the autopsy and toxicology. But for the fact that we are still supporting the Baba, I am 100% confident that the Joseph Aloba wants justice for his son. People have actually deceived him. They have toyed with him. They have used all sorts of emotional blackmail against him. But that man is still standing strong. Working towards getting justice for his son. Thank you.
Please permit me to cut you short. I'm going to pick it from. Good afternoon, everybody, the host and the insider. Sorry for cutting you short as well. I'm just going to say a few, then I will drop. First of all, Muyiwa have not disappeared. Muyiwa have already completed his assignment and he left.
I agree with you. Thank you very much.
You don't have to agree with me.
I even agree with you.
You don't have to. He has already completed his assignment and he left. One thing I want you to know is this. There are some of us that we don't come up often. But I can tell you the bitter truth. We know more than you guys. February 2024, I talked about Muyiwa. I boldly talked about Kuresi. And the other person, I'm not going to mention their name. I'm not going to mention her name. I just kept it to myself. I called a host and I won a particular host and I gave that host some names. And I told the host, be careful because they are going to rubbish you later on. I told the host so many things. But thank God that those things I told the host, we are beginning to come up. Sometimes when when some of us speak, we speak like a prophet because we know more than you guys that you doesn't know. See, who you are is as good as every one of you together. Do you know why I said that? Who you are is as good as every one of you calling yourself emperor, this and that. See, sometime before we come out to say some things, let's sit down, analyze it, think about it very well before we bring it out to the space for people to hear or see. There is nothing hidden that will not be revealed. It's just a matter of time. Let's just give it a test of time. The video about Boresi, if someone said it will come out, people will not believe. See, whatever everybody knows how to do, you know how to do it best. Continue doing it. But I still say it today again. There are so many secrets that will be revealed. There are so many people will be baffled. So many people will even run because they wouldn't believe a particular person will be among. See, trust nobody. Trust nobody. When it comes to just from Mohbad, trust nobody. I said it that very particular year. I said 80%. I want to support Aloba. I said one thing bad, but for mine. Some people were thinking, oh no. There is one particular host that even fought me on that very day because it was still among their carcass. But today, the same host, they are dragging him here and there, and he's trying to defend himself. I'm not going to mention name. Let everybody continue with what he or she knows better. I'm telling you, nothing is hidden that will not be revealed. Just a matter of time. I rest my case.
Thank you very much.
Vampa, let me answer insider backup question. Insider backup, wait, please. Insider backup, you asked one question. He said, why are people behind Baba or they are just around Baba forcing themselves or doing something to Baba with Baba? Check now. If people did not like Guresi, if Guresi was not with Baba, would he have received the money he have been receiving from Lagata? No. If Vengeance was not around Baba, would he have received 1.26k gifts now? No. So you see, because we love our integrity. See me now, I've been here the whole morning. Nobody gives me because I'm not talking for Baba. I'm not covering up anything for Baba, for anybody.
Please give
so
something.
I hope you understand my answer now.
That's where you are coming from. I understand you. Yeah, that's why I'm advocating for you that they should give to now because you want to be okay too. But that's just by the way. That's just by the way. But to be sincere, with replying Viper, you said 80% of those with Baba don't want to grab body. But I can assure you that if 80% of those with him don't grab body, the remaining 20% they will stand tall for him. You can take it to the bank. Me, I don't speak for anybody. I can't speak for Guresi. I speak for Emperor Joseph Aloba. And it's only him that I respect in J4M. The day that man comes out and say, I'm no more interested in justice, vengeance, I will go home. I will not join the other side of the game. I will go home. That is me. I'm telling you categorically. Until then, even if it is only me that is left standing with that man, I will stand with him. And anybody can do whatever he wants to do. I can speak for myself. My integrity speaks volume for me, and I will stand with him. I don't care who the remaining 80% want to back body. I don't want to know them. I don't care about them. All of them can go home. All of them can go and join Team Gumi. We stand with Emperor Joseph Aloba until he says, I'm no more interested in justice. Thank you very much.
Vengeance. Thank you. Vengeance. Please, I need to come. Hold on, please. No. Hold on. Please. Let someone else talk. Please. I gave you time all of this while. Please, listen. There's just one question and I'm done. Go ahead. Please. Now, Vengeance, why is it to you, I know you have this background with education, why is it such an Herculean task to get court subpoena to do full forensic of the 15 people in Mohbad's house and the immediate family. Why is this so Herculean task? And you, under your watch, as intelligent as you are, you still not be able to convince Baba Mohbad and his son to go to court, get court subpoena in almost 2 years. Why is this so difficult?
Thank you very much. God bless you for that wonderful.
Welcome back. Now, what we have right there is this: we have those who they are supporters of Mohbad's father. Now, at the beginning, you were able to listen to what that gentleman said. He talked about integrity. He talked about a man putting at risk. A lot of people felt they were doing good to justice for Mohbad by being in support of Mohbad's father. Maybe he does not know that a lot of people joined justice for Mohbad, supported him because they saw what Mohbad's mother did or is doing. They saw that Mohbad's mother was willing to do all that it takes as long as the promise is fulfilled. And what is this promise? Money. As long as money can be paid into our account, she's fine. So along the line, she realized that it was going to be an Herculean task. It's not going to be some easy, like smooth. It was not going to be a smooth journey. I guess she realized that somehow. Now, somehow also, Mohbad's father was winning. Yeah, Mohbad's father was winning. Things were kind of falling in place. Life was making sense. Donation, right, left, and center. What he has never experienced in his life before started tumbling in. Then, the thing that comes with it. Pride comes with it too. I'm not saying that he should allow himself to be bullied or allow himself to be castigated, pressed, and pushed. He's a human being with his weakness, same as his son. Yeah, because it takes some level of weakness or juju for you to continue to live a certain life after so many warning, and that life was going to end you. It takes a lot of weakness. So some things have been drawn out. Mohbad's father hotel, Mohbad's father knocking. Did he say there was no hotel? He said, of course, he cannot deny that there was no hotel incident. But with who? With what? Is it with Mohbad's mother? Of course, that woman still remains your wife. Whatever you choose to do behind closed door will not be anyone's business, if not that it's a sensitive matter. That is why it becomes people's business. It's a sensitive matter. People have seen the stand of Mohbad's mother, and they do not want any jeopardy. Who is scamming who? Who is playing who? Is Mohbad's father trying to scam Mohbad's mother or trying to bring Mohbad's mother into? Or Mohbad's mother is the one that is trying to bring Mohbad's father into? Which of them is working on each other for their own personal purpose? Which? Well, it is what it is. These are some of the things that people started looking at, and they are like, no, we cannot continue to be fools. We want to know where our money is heading towards and what it is being spent for. We want to know if there is any iota of integrity. We are not here to promote or to encourage or to sponsor someone's lifestyle or a new lifestyle that person has discovered and wants to embrace, like sleeping in 4-star, 5-star hotel with our money and all of that. These are some of the things that people looked at, and of course some discrepancies here and there, unanswered questions, and some kind of unclarity here and there, insincerity. These are the reason why people became defensive. Yeah, people became defensive. They want to know. They need answers. They want to know where this is all heading towards. So you heard all that the young man said, his experience, how he made mistakes, and how they're hoping that Mohbad's father will not make mistakes. After all, the man said he went to a prayer place and was told, if you want to benefit, if you want to gain, if you want to make headway in the life of your son, go and settle with your wife. Go and settle with your wife or ex-wife, settle. And he misinterpreted, or let's say he took that message out of context, or let's say he decided to work with that message differently. After all, something must have happened that brought about your separation. Did she cheat or she did not cheat? Did you try to bully her? A lot of things. So what happened at the end of the day? You went back. You went back. I don't know if you forgave or you just went back because you want to benefit. I don't know if it is for benefit. I don't know. Maybe to benefit. I don't know. So he went in, did what he needed to do, like they settled their differences, sort of, you know, and you know how these things are. Well, the woman now realized that the peace agreement the boy had is not really the kind and type that she wants. She wants herself alone with Mohbad's father, but Mohbad's father simply did what he did, hoping that that one time was going to open the door to what he wants or what he needs to get. He was myopic about it, not understanding that they didn't just say go and knock. They say make peace and stick to this woman. By so doing, you will get all that you want. Maybe they didn't tell him with this you will elongate the life of your son. What a big, great mistake. Now let's go to the other guy called Vengeance. He has been a supporter, staunch supporter of Mohbad's father, and I hope that not just defending someone, you must be able to see lacuna, and that's where the problem lies. There are people who are in support of Mohbad's father who later started saying certain things, like, you know, they started seeing some lacuna, they started saying certain things that needs to be done appropriately. Because they started opening their mouths to talk about it, they became anti-justice. They started calling them Confucianists. I like the question the man asked, which exposure, education, and all of that. Why is it that those that have the ears of Mohbad's father, or those that Mohbad's father respect and listen to, how come you guys did not work on phone forensic or something? How come you guys did not encourage? What about Buki Jesse when she said she got someone who called and then she passed it on to Mohbad's father? Mohbad's father didn't bother about it, do anything. Maybe the man felt like, or the man is like, you guys are just playing and fooling yourselves. What I know, and I know what I know. Simple as ABC. So there are a lot of issues here, but definitely we will still have people who defend Mohbad's father for personal reasons. Some just feel they need to stand for something and they will stick to it without properly looking at it. For me, it's not about standing or not standing or defending or not defending. If you are for justice for Mohbad, then you want to process whatever it is that surrounds justice for Mohbad. In truth, if you do, then you realize that you are not for anybody. You are for justice. That's the truth of it. So, when discrepancies or half-truths are being told here and there, what do you expect? That's just what it is. What do you expect? People will be skeptical. People will not really believe. People will not really trust. People will not. They just will not want to accept some of this. They will not accept it. They won't accept it. That's the truth. Well, I don't know what your thoughts are. I don't know what you think. You've read it all. Everyone is saying their own, and you can see the general feel out there. You can see how people are feeling, what people are thinking, how people are processing this justice for Mohbad, and all of that. You know, the way they are processing it, the way they are looking at it, what they believe and what they do not believe, and we'll see how all of this will turn out to be. That's just it. That's just we'll see how it will turn out to be at the end of the day, because people are really worried about donating. They don't want someone hyping them, making them feel like, oh, justice for Mohbad is working as it should be. How can you get answers? How can justice for Mohbad be gotten when there is no private investigator that has done due diligence and is able, ready to put out what should be put out there? How are you going to nab those that should be held responsible? How? How are you going to nab them? What are you going to nab them with? What are you charging them with? Is it emotion? My son said, I saw that. No, that is only good for entertainment. It's only good for empathy, for emotional purposes. My son said, my daddy said, my mom said, his friends said. He used to put something in his food so that he would sleep. My uncle said they saw him and her when he was pushing her. Well, all of those things will not. Those are just good for emotional blackmail or to emotional sympathy. That's what those things are for. If you really want to work it and get it, then you want to begin to look in the direction of hard fact, like serious one. That's the only way to get it. That's the only way to sort it. What are your thoughts? What do you think? You've heard it. Emotion and common sense. Which one of it do you think is applicable? Which one of it do you think we need on this journey of justice?